Hi everybody, I'm Richard. Welcome to Richard in the Kitchen, and on tonight's episode I'm going to teach you how to make a great, what I call a double BLT. What we're going to be doing is we're going to make a sandwich. I'm reminded of my cousin Donnie way back when we were kids. That's how he referred to sandwiches, as sandwich. So that's what we're going to make tonight. And let me go over the ingredients with you, and I'll tell you what, it's so good. It's easy to do. It's kind of different, but it's fun to do, and it's good. And what we're going to need to do this, of course, is some bacon. I got 2 slices of bacon, 2 slices of beef bologna that I bought at the deli. Try to stay away from that packaged bologna that you buy in the frozen, or the section where they sell bologna, because it's processed and who knows what's in there. We got a tomato, some mayonnaise, a little bit of honey, some syrup, salt and pepper, olive oil, and instead of bread, we're going to use frozen waffles. Man, I tell you what, if you ain't never had this, it's kind of different, but it's sure fun to do. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry up our bacon. Alright, let's get our bacon in the skillet here. I got a cast iron skillet I use for most everything, and I tell you what, it's the greatest thing. And what we'll do is we'll fry up this bacon and let this grease from this bacon kind of flow along the bottom of this pan, and then we'll fry up our bologna. There's nothing like frying bologna in bacon grease. Man, it's so good. Well, while we're waiting on our bacon to fry up, let me show you all a little something I do with this bologna. I got 2 pieces of thick cut bologna here. I just put them on top of each other, and I make 4 cuts, because you know, if you've ever fried bologna, if you're from the South and you fry bologna, it tends to dome up on you. Well, if you make 4 cuts on each quarter of this, it won't do that. Now when you fry it up, sometimes it breaks apart, but what I'm going to show you after that does that with cutting it like this, that didn't go all the way through, is you can kind of line it up, and that way you got bologna on all pieces of your bread or your waffle or whatever else you're going to do. What we'll do with these waffles, once our bacon and our bologna gets cut up, we'll cut us up some tomatoes to go on our double BLT. Man, there's nothing like a BLT sandwich. Alright, let's check on our bacon here. Give it a flip. Man, that smells good. Can y'all smell that? Man, this place smells so good with bacon cooking. Man. Alright, our bacon should be done in just a second. Alright, our bacon's done. We're just going to let that drip a little bit, set it on some paper towels to drain that grease. Turn the heat down a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our bologna in this bacon grease. Both of them will fit. They'll shrink up a little bit. Man, that smells so good. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and put these waffles over here in this toaster and get ready to get that started. We're not quite ready to get that done, but I tell you what, cooking bologna, I tell you what, as a kid, I had so many bologna sandwiches. And we'll throw some cheese on this when it's almost done and let that melt. Then we'll build this sandwich. Bologna coming along. Let's give it a flip. Man, look at that color on that. Oh, it's like it's going to need a little bit more flip, but we got it on low heat. Smells so good in here. I can't wait to eat this. Alright, we're almost done with getting this bologna cooked. Our bologna's almost done. Can y'all see that? Now that's what I'm talking about. When you make these 4 slices, one may break off, but that's alright. You can piece it together. See how flat that stays, and you don't have your bologna doming up on you. Man, I tell you what, it smells so good. I tell you what, let's go ahead and start our waffles, our frozen waffles. Just takes about a minute, minute and a half to get those done. Turn the heat off our bacon, and we'll let that continue to simmer and brown, and then we'll build our sandwich. All right, our waffles are done. What we're going to do now, we're going to hit this with a little bit of mayonnaise on one side and a little bit of honey. Not much honey, just to give it a little bit of sweet, or syrup. You can use either one. We got some lettuce. I'm using romaine lettuce. Man, and a mater. Look at that. Now, on the other side, we're going to hit it with a little bit more mayonnaise. And we're going to put our bacon down there. And we're going to take our fried bologna with our cheese. And we'll set that on top. Now, you see that opening right there? What we're going to do is we're going to position this where it's all covered. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Just a ooch of salt, a ooch of pepper. What a sandwich this is. Man, look at that. And we'll put this together like that. And no respecting Southerner is worth his grain of salt unless he presses it down. Now let's get a plate. Let's plate this up. Look at that. Look at that. Double BLT. Ain't that something else? Let that set just a minute, and we're going to get us a green onion on there and a cold bear. Let's give this a taste test. Man, look at this. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh. A double BLT with bacon, bologna, lettuce, and tomato on a waffle. Check that out. Oh, look at that. Man. Never hurts to be creative with what you make at home for food. Man, I tell you what, that's good. That little bit of syrup in there gives it just a little bit of sweet. Man, that tastes good. Serve this up with some baked beans or some tater chips, and you got you a good sandwich right there, let me tell you. All right, guys, till next time, thanks for dropping in. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget, be nice to everybody. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.